I'm a registered nurse, registered midwife, and a registered public health nurse, currently running my 1-year mandatory internship program in Nigeria. Now, in this video, I'm going to be telling you about the application process for nursing internship in Nigeria. If that sounds like something that you'd be interested in, watch this video till the end. Now, if this is your first time seeing my beautiful face, don't make it your last. Okay, subscribe, turn on post notifications so that you're aware whenever I post a video. If you have any questions after the video, you can ask in the comment section and I will gladly respond to that. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So I'm about 6 months into my internship program now, and there are things that I wish I knew before I started the program, the processes to apply, and how you're going to get an internship placement. These are things that they didn't teach you in school. Number one, identify the hospital or hospitals that you want to do your internship in. Do not narrow it down. Don't say is this hospital or nothing, because you might actually be on a long thing if you do that. It is best you have about 5, 6, 7, as much as possible options, right, that you are thinking of going to. The reason why I'm saying this is anything can happen if you're only deciding to just choose one hospital. Because for me, while I was in my final year, I already had my mind set on a particular hospital that, oh, this is the place I would like to do my internship. It's not too far from home. I know familiar faces in this particular place. Guess what? By the time my school graduated, by the time we convocated, that institution was no longer taking interns for the year, and that can happen to anybody. And my school usually finishes around November, while there are schools that finish earlier on in the year. And what do you expect? These ones will also graduate nurses, and these nurses will apply to these places, and before you know it, when it's your turn, there might not be open slots. So always have multiple options. Do your research. You need to network with people, talk to people. There are online forums that you can join, or group chats where there are people that actually help people submit applications to different institutions. So you have to do your research, know which institution is taking in students at this particular time. It's taking in graduates. You're graduates now. It's taking nurse interns at this particular time. That is very important. Number 2, you need to get all your documents together. And the documents that you're going to be needing for the internship placement, I'm going to be reading from my journal because it was a lot. So let me just let you in that. So you need application letter. You're going to write application letter to the facility that you plan on doing your internship at. See, cast your net wide in the river. Are you hearing me? Cast this wide, because I personally applied to about 7 facilities. Yes, and I only got a call back from 3. So it is vital that you do not narrow yourself, or what's the I'm trying to look for. Don't be myopic in this search. Cast the net wide, because you never know which one will take you. Okay, so as I was saying, you need to write your application letter to the school. This application letter has to be written by you yourself, right? Your address, or if you want, the address of your school, and then the address of the facility you're writing to. So you need to know their address as well. Ask around, find out the address, who are you to address it to, because even if you don't address this thing properly, that can also be an issue for you. So now, number 2, 3 copies of recommendation letter. Now I would advise 3, because so far that's the max that I've been aware of. That's the maximum number of recommendation letters that I've been aware of. So initially I had just 2, and for most of the places where I submitted my application, they only requested for 2. But then there was a particular place that requested for 3. So if you get like 5, you never know. So you need to reach out to your lecturers now that you're in school, that you're still around them before you leave the compound. And then you have to start begging them and chasing them around for recommendation letter. So yes, you need them to help you write recommendation letters. Birth certificate and state of origin. Your birth certificate is necessary, and your state of origin. Now I don't know if you already have your state of origin. I guess some people didn't have it while I was applying, but I had mine. I got mine when I was in 300 level because I needed it to apply for, I think, NMCN something related to the Nursing and Midwifery Council. So that was when I got mine. So you need that as well. You need your statement of results from your school, from your institution, and this is normally available like after convocation. So I know that even though there are some places that I would have loved to apply to, I couldn't apply because I didn't have my statement of results yet. So your documents should be complete before you go ahead and start submitting something and saying, oh, you want to do this or you want to do that. Just get all your documents at once first. Copies of passports. See, just print like 20, because you will just be submitting. By the time this one asks for 5 copies and this institution asks for 3, this one asks for 10. Nobody's gonna ask you for 10, but yes, you just need a whole lot of copies of your passport. Then induction certificate and or license. So you need your induction certificate from your school or your license to practice. Or what am I saying? Or you need your induction certificate from your school and your license to practice. But for my school, we didn't have our license to practice. It has not been given to us. It will be given to us when we are done with the internship program. So for now, we only have a temporary license. It's like a small ID card. So yes, you need that as well. Then you need your CV, curriculum vitae. So for the CV, some institutions didn't ask for it, but some did. But I already had mine just in case. So your CV is going to contain, basic information about yourself, your strengths, basically. Yeah, what else is inside CV? And there are people that help you write your CV and all of that. I didn't get anyone to write mine, but a friend of mine paid someone to get hers done, and then I used her CV as a template, for myself. Like, okay, I see what they did in this section, and then I put my own info in that aspect. Do you understand? Yes. Then you need your primary and secondary school leaving certificates. So in case you have used your primary school certificates to eat for puff, go and search for it. You're going to submit it as well. Then you need your testimonial. So I guess testimonial or secondary school leaving certificate, they are together, kind of, yes. Then you need your O-level results, WAEC or NECO, whichever one it is that you prefer, or both if possible. The original one, not the one that you have on your phone, the one from your school, from your secondary school. That is the one that you need. And then you're going to prepare for entrance exam. So after getting all these documents together, which is like the first, let's say the second step, the first step was you finding an institution, the second step was you getting yourself together, and now the third step is preparing for the entrance examinations. And then the fourth step will be your interview. And after your interview, you will know whether or not you've made the cut for that institution. I hope with these few points of mine, I've been able to help you. So if you want to know more about the entrance exam and the interview and how to prepare for it, let me know in the comment section, and I'm going to make a video, breaking it down for you. So yes, we have come to the end of this video, and give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and even if you didn't like it, still give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'm going to be seeing you in my next video. Thank you.